They secured themselves inside 30 East Drive for the night, expecting a pretty standard run of ghost hunting. But they were in way over their head. Before they had even finished plugging in their gear, a massive, violent crash echoed right down the pitch black hallway. Knowing for an absolute fact they were the only living souls inside the house, they rushed over to check the static camera feed to figure out what was making all that racket. And what they found, well, you're not going to believe it. Watch closely. Did you spot it? There is absolutely no shadow and no sign of anyone standing at the top of those stairs. So how on earth did that pram and the ball go absolutely flying? Watch it again and look closely at the top step right before the drop. They move like they've been physically picked up and chucked down the steps by invisible hands. It honestly made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. But if you know anything about 30 East Drive over in the Pontefract, Wakefield, this kind of terrifying activity is practically normal. Back in the day, this place was just a standard council house, but all that changed the second the Pritchard family moved in back in 1966. Almost overnight, their lives turned into an absolute nightmare. It started with bizarre things. Weird dust clouds forming out of thin air and massive puddles of water just showing up in the hallways for no reason. Then the kettle started switching itself on. But before long, it got violent. Heavy items were getting launched across the rooms, and the family's photo frames were found with vicious slashes right through them. After years of dealing with this absolute madness, the family finally broke their silence and went to the press. The media dubbed the entity Mr. Nobody, but the family just called him Fred to try and keep things normal. Believe it or not, they actually toughed it out until 1977, until things got violent. Their daughter, Diane, took the worst of it. Right before the family finally packed it in for good, she was literally dragged up those same exact stairs by her neck. Fast forward to 2012, a bloke named Bill Bungay buys the place, reckoning the spirit, now known as the Black Monk, would have moved on by now. Not a chance. Keys started vanishing only to turn up inside broken hoovers, and DIY jobs he'd just finished were completely undone overnight. Realizing the house was still an absolute nightmare, he opened the doors to paranormal investigators, earning it the title of the most haunted house in England. Which brings us back to that terrifying footage. Knowing the dark history of those stairs, what do you reckon? Is Fred still lurking in the dark? Or is there a rational explanation for that pram going flying? Let me know what you think down in the comments.